So here we are again, talking about a camera that photographers and video creators have been eagerly waiting for, the Sony A7V, also referred to as the Sony A7V in some circles. Even though Sony hasn't made an official announcement yet, credible leaks and industry whispers suggest this new hybrid mirrorless camera could finally debut late in 2025, possibly around October or November. That timing makes sense, especially considering how Sony has stretched the life of the A7 IV, pushing it as far as possible before unveiling the next evolution in the Alpha lineup. For months, many expected a mid-2025 launch, but production delays, global tariffs, and component shortages seem to have pushed things back. Yet the anticipation hasn't slowed down. What's building now is genuine curiosity. What kind of jump will the Sony A7V deliver? A familiar design, but refined for creators' leaked details, suggest Sony isn't trying to completely redesign the camera body. Instead, it's refining the formula, keeping the reliability of the A7 IV but improving ergonomics, grip texture, and control layout. The build will reportedly feel more robust, and users can expect dual card slots supporting CF Express Type A and UHS-2 SD cards. That combination means flexibility. You can run fast cards for professional video work or rely on affordable SD cards for casual shooting and backups. Another likely improvement is a higher resolution electronic viewfinder, possibly jumping to a 5.76 million OLED panel. That's a big deal for anyone who's spent long hours framing in harsh light. On the A7 IV, the EVF worked fine, but it wasn't class-leading. This time, Sony may close the gap with its higher-end A1 and A93 models. The heart of the beast, a 44 megapixel BSI CMOS sensor at BSI. Highlight of the rumored specs is the new 44 megapixel backside illuminated sensor, possibly powered by an AI coprocessor dedicated to autofocus and image processing. This isn't a stacked sensor like the flagship A1s, but the inclusion of an AI chip could give it faster performance and more intelligent subject tracking. That's huge for hybrid creators switching between stills and video. More megapixels mean better detail and greater cropping flexibility without losing sharpness. For photographers working with large prints or tight crops, this 44 megapixel resolution feels like the sweet spot, offering richer detail without the massive file sizes of medium format systems. Triple base ISO for serious video flexibility. One of the most exciting leaks involves a triple base ISO structure, reportedly at ISO 800, 4000, and 25 This would be a major upgrade for video shooters using S-Log3, S-Log2, or HLG profiles. Multiple base ISOs mean less noise, smoother tonal transitions, and more control in tricky lighting. Whether you're shooting in a dark concert venue or a bright studio, this flexibility could make footage cleaner straight out of camera and easier to grade. For hybrid content creators, this level of ISO management means fewer compromises when switching between photo and video modes. Speed, burst shooting, and stabilization upgrades. The A7V is rumored to hit 20 frames per second with the mechanical shutter, doubling the burst rate of the A7 IV. That's a serious upgrade for action, sports, or wildlife photographers. Combined with 8-stop in-body image stabilization and improved subject detection, the A7V is shaping up to be one of Sony's most capable hybrid cameras ever. Sony's AI-driven autofocus system will also be smarter, reportedly recognizing body position, face direction, and even animal types more accurately. Expect real-time eye tracking that performs better in low light and high contrast situations. K-Video. Oversampled 4K and advanced color profiles video performance is where the Sony A7V will likely shine. Reports point to 6K 30p recording, possibly with oversampled 4K 60p modes. 8K might appear, but only with a heavy crop. Even if Sony sticks to 6K, oversampled 4K means cleaner detail, reduced moire, and higher dynamic range. Pair that with support for 10-bit 4.2.2 color, HLG, and S-Cinetone, and you're looking at a serious creative tool. If Sony also improves thermal management, something that caused issues in the A7 IV, we could see longer record times and better heat dissipation for event or documentary shooters. Real world usability and workflow considerations, of course. Bigger files mean bigger challenges. With 44 megapixel raw images and 6K video clips, users will need fast CF Express cards, larger SSDs, and upgraded workflows. For creators already managing multiple projects, storage planning becomes essential. Sony knows this, which is likely why they're giving users the option to mix card types. CF Express offers blazing speeds for 6K capture, while SD cards are still practical for stills or backup. It's that flexibility that makes this camera ideal for professionals and advanced hobbyists alike. Price and competition: the Sony A7 IV launched at $2,199. Rumors indicate the A7V could land around $2,199 to $2,999, depending on final configuration. That's not cheap, but given the rumored performance, it feels justified. Competition in this segment is fierce. Canon's EOS R6 Mark II and Nikon's Z6 III have raised the bar with excellent autofocus and fast readout speeds. Sony can't afford to play it safe here. The A7V needs to deliver more than incremental upgrades. It must feel like a genuine leap forward in image quality, usability, and video flexibility. What we hope to see, while the leaked specs look impressive, Sony fans are hoping for improvements in real-world areas that matter most. Reduced rolling shutter for cleaner video pans and motion. Improved color science, especially for skin tones and highlights. More efficient heat management for long 4K or 6K sessions. Refined menus similar to the FX line, with faster mode switching, better dynamic range in log footage and JPEG previews. If Sony manages to balance these features, the A7V could easily become the most well-rounded hybrid camera on the market, a true blend of power, reliability, and creative control. Why this camera matters. The Sony A7 series has always been about versatility, a platform that bridges professional performance and everyday usability. From YouTubers and wedding filmmakers to travel photographers and studio professionals, it's the line that built Sony's mirrorless dominance. The A7V doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. It just needs to polish every detail: faster autofocus, smarter processing, cleaner image pipelines, and stronger ergonomics. If Sony nails this balance, it will reaffirm why the A7 lineup continues to be the gold standard for hybrid creators. Final thoughts: while nothing is official yet, the Sony A7V looks like the natural evolution that users have been waiting for, blending resolution, intelligence, and performance into a single, balanced package. Whether you're upgrading from the A7 III or A7 IV, this camera could redefine what a true hybrid body should be in 2025. So, what do you think? Will the A7V live up to expectations, or is Sony playing it too safe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow creators, and subscribe for more in-depth camera news, leaks, and reviews.